Hello, my name is Jalen Graham, and the piece that I chose to represent my artistic identity as a chamber works player is the Ends Quartet. This is a piece that I wrote not too long ago, and the reason why I chose it is because I believe it truly represents me. When I originally wrote this piece, I had the intentions of taking one motive and approaching it from different emotional states. In this process of creation, I was able to create three distinct movements, all portraying different emotions. And those emotions include happiness, sadness, and anger. How I got to the title Never Ends is because of the fact that this quartet will never end until the day I die. And as morbid as it sounds, my goal with this is to create more movements from the different emotions that I observe and channel into these movements that I create. And the reason why it's tied to my artistic identity is because it shows that from the very first note to the very last fermata, my goal is to give the audience a performance that they can remember. This goal is something that allows the audience to take an experience that they can take outside of the auditorium, so that whenever they hear pieces, especially pieces that I play, they'll always think of that one time, that one performer that was just so great, that was just so good. Or even that group of performers, because as a chamber works player, I am not the only person on stage. And going into an even deeper reason is because throughout my life and growing up as a musician, I learned that it doesn't really matter how I feel. At the end of the day, the performance never really ends until I bow. And it's like every single time I come across a new piece, I always approach it from a different emotional standpoint, seeing what emotion best brings life to the piece that I'm playing. So even though I wasn't able to get a live performance of the quartet, I will be able to get it on March 2nd, but due to the application's due date, the MIDI will have to suffice. But thank you for listening, and please enjoy the Never Ends Quartet.